Your life as Cristiano Ronaldo. Level 1. Funchal, you're born in 1985 on Madeira, a Portuguese island in the Atlantic. Your family is poor. Your father is an alcoholic groundskeeper. Your mother considered aborting you because there wasn't enough money for another child. You don't find this out until you're an adult. It changes how you see your own existence. Like you had to earn the right to be born. You're named after Ronald Reagan, your father's favorite actor. You grow up in a shack with a tin roof. You sleep in the same room as your siblings. Football is the only thing that's free. Level 2. The heart. You're a prodigy by 10. Sporting Lisbon's academy wants you. You leave Madeira at 12, alone. Far from your mother, your siblings, everything you know. You cry yourself to sleep for months. The other boys at the academy are from wealthier families. They mock your accent, your island clothes, your poverty. You learn to fight back on the field and off it. At 15, doctors find a heart condition, tachycardia. A racing, irregular heartbeat. They tell you it could end your career before it starts. You have surgery. You don't tell anyone how scared you were. You come back faster, stronger, angrier than before. Level 3. Manchester Sir Alex Ferguson signs you to Manchester United in 2003. You're 18. You're flashy, full of stepovers and tricks, more showman than killer. The fans love it. The pundits call you a luxury, not a winner. A kid from Argentina is breaking out at the same time. Barcelona's academy graduate, Lionel Messi. Quiet, humble, devastating. The press starts comparing you before either of you have won anything. You don't know it yet, but this comparison will follow you for the next 2 decades. It will never fully go away. Level 4. The Ballon d'Or. You win your first Ballon d'Or in 2008. You're 23. For 1 year, you are the best player alive, officially, on paper. Then Messi wins it. Then he wins it again, and again, 4 years straight. You watch from the audience as he's handed the trophy you believe should be yours. You move to Real Madrid in 2009 for a then world record fee. You score constantly. You break records nobody thought were breakable. None of it stops the comparison. Every interview asks you about him. Every headline puts your name next to his. You start to resent the question before it's even finished. Level 5. Manufacturing greatness. You become obsessive about your body. Ice baths, cryotherapy chambers, a private chef, a sleep coach, 0 alcohol, 0 late nights. Teammates call you a machine. You don't take it as an insult. You built yourself. Messi was given his gift. You had to manufacture yours, rep by rep, sprint by sprint, year after year. You win 4 Champions League titles with Real Madrid. You score over 50 goals a season, year after year, a pace nobody sustains. Still, somehow, it's not enough to end the conversation. Messi wins the World Cup in 2022. You never will. That gap stays open for the rest of your life, and you know it. Level 6. The family you built and the one you lost. You have 4 children with 3 different mothers. The tabloids print theories about each one. You rarely explain yourself publicly. In 2005, your father dies of liver failure caused by his drinking. You'd offered to pay for rehab. He refused. You carry that the rest of your life. The idea that money can build a mansion but can't fix a person who doesn't want to be fixed. In 2022, your newborn son dies during childbirth. You and your partner Georgina post the news together, raw, unfiltered, asking for privacy you mostly don't get. The cameras don't stop. Level 7. Juventus, the decline begins. You move to Juventus in 2018, chasing 1 more Champions League before age catches you. It doesn't come. For the first time in your career, critics start using a word you've never had to hear about yourself: declining. You're still scoring, still working harder than anyone in the building. But the headlines shift from the best in the world to can he still do it? Messi, meanwhile, finally wins his Champions League moment of validation differently: Argentina's World Cup. You watch it happen from outside the tournament that year. The one trophy you wanted most, gone for good. Level 8, Manchester United, again, and the unraveling. You return to Manchester United in 2021, hoping for one more redemption arc. It turns toxic. You're benched. You're frustrated on camera, visibly, repeatedly. In 2022, you give an explosive interview ripping the club's management, ownership, and direction. United terminate your contract days later. For the first time in your adult life, you're a free agent nobody major wants. Level 9, Saudi Arabia. You sign with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia for an enormous, unprecedented salary. The football world calls it a retirement tour, a paycheck league, a place careers go to fade quietly. You don't see it that way publicly. You say you're still the best. Critics say you're chasing money because Europe stopped chasing you. You keep scoring at a video game pace against weaker competition, but the trophies that matter most stay out of reach. You're 40 now. Still training like you're 23, still furious every time someone brings up his name instead of yours. Level 10, World Cup, the final chapter. You're in your 6th, possibly final, World Cup. Portugal's golden generation around you has mostly retired or faded. The pressure's different now. Not, can you win it, but is this embarrassing? Commentators debate openly whether you should still be selected. You hear it. You always hear it. Every press conference circles back to the same comparison it always has. Messi has his World Cup. You don't. No matter what else you accumulate, 5 Ballon d'Ors, over 900 career goals, records across 4 different leagues. That one specific absence is the headline every single time your name is mentioned next to his. Final level, the GOAT debate. History will remember you as one of the 2 greatest players who ever lived. Not the greatest, one of the 2. For a man who built his entire identity on being first, on outworking, outlasting, and outscoring everyone around him, that one of has been the wound underneath everything. The surgery at 15, the obsessive training, the goal records, the relentless interviews insisting you're still the best. You proved that hunger and manufactured greatness can take a poor kid from a tin-roofed house on Madeira to the very top of the sport again and again for over 2 decades. What you couldn't prove, no matter how hard you trained or how many goals you scored, is that hunger alone is enough to close a gap that was never really about goals at all. Some things aren't earned. Some things are just given to someone else, and you spend the rest of your career trying not to let that be the only thing people remember.